All right, welcome to episode 9 of the Bozos and Buckets podcast. We are back yet again.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, so for today, I was thinking maybe we could start with like a little something that's not basketball related, like a little icebreaker. Get some involvement
You
from everybody
you
down
got
in
a
the
joke or
comments.
something?
No, I was just gonna say I'm thinking just my joke's probably getting us banned on YouTube. Just like no, so I was thinking something more like what's your favorite childhood movie? And then we'll ask the same question to everybody watching on YouTube. If you want to put a comment, your favorite childhood movie, but Simon, we'll start with you.
My favorite childhood movie?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. My parents didn't really care on what I watched. I liked some funny ass shit. I grew up on like Jackass. Jackass was really funny to me. I liked all their stuff. They're like shit related ones are a little nasty to me, but like I like seeing people get hurt. Not like death or anything, but like a couple broken bones is a little funny.
Yeah, I mean, if they're getting paid to do it and they're doing it
Yeah,
on
right.
purpose, like.
By free will, nobody's forcing them to do it either.
In fact, I always thought Steve-O, he was my favorite.
Yeah, his voice,
But
man, he's weird.
I
How
don't
about
know.
you?
A little bit of a nerd one. You probably know what direction I'm going. Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith is episode 3. That was the first Star Wars movie I saw as a kid, so that kind of introduced me to the whole franchise. And
That one's technically like the sixth one, right, from release. 'Cause
technically,
it was like 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, old people still don't get it when I try to explain it.
No, I love the movies too, but I didn't watch them in my childhood. I watched them later, and I
Okay.
liked them later. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's
I don't know,
good.
man. Just the storytelling, the end scene when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting on the lava. That's just. But yeah, man. I mean, speaking of being on fire, the Miami Heat were not last night. Let's segue into that.
Um,
What are your
yeah.
thoughts on the game?
I mean, I'm glad that we finally didn't get a blowout. Oh, we did.
Yeah, we don't.
But not in the first or second quarter. It was a
Yeah,
little
no.
annoying, low scoring game, but
You know what's funny? I felt like this game was how the majority of the series was going to go. I thought it was going to be like these are like what the top two defenses in the East going at it, and they've been
it's how it should be, really.
yeah, but.
But
I don't know. It's just with Miami. I mean, Butler shot 4 of 18. Duncan Robinson shot 4 of 12. Everybody was
Kyle Lowry, I think, and Max Strus went a combined 0 for 15.
0 for 12 from 3 combined.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But I mean, if your leading scorer only has 18 points, which is Bam, you're not.
Your non-scorer is leading in scores. Come on. Although I'll give it to them, they did really, really good getting offensive rebounds. I think Bam had a good game, but everyone else didn't.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame him. But he was on their offensive rebounds. I think at some point in the second quarter, they had like 16 points off of just offensive rebounds, which I thought was really impressive. I don't know how much they got for the rest of the game, but they were missing enough to keep rebounding, but they weren't making the first shot. So
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people think Miami is like dead in the water in the series, but I mean, they're only down 1 game. If they somehow win Boston, they get home court in Game 7. But I just think their health is not good because I feel like Butler's playing hurt, Lowry's playing hurt.
Bro,
Oladipo
but
doesn't look like his old self.
same thing with the Celtics though. Smart is battling through. I think Tatum has something that he does not want to specify because he keeps grabbing his shoulder, and every time he falls, he's in pain. And then Robert Williams, we don't really know. Like he could be
Yeah.
a yes no at any given moment. Literally 5 minutes before tip off, they could say he's not playing.
Yeah, and I mean him and Marcus Smart, but neither one of them went above 30 minutes, so I think they're trying to be cautious with them.
I still think they're playing the starters a little too much.
Yeah, man, I saw Tatum and Brown had over 40 minutes. I
Not
mean,
good, man.
not good. But I mean, if Tatum's hurt, that would explain like his because he hasn't been on past couple of games. Like he's been shooting
What
really
he's been
bad.
doing a very good job at is getting to the line instead. He knows he can get that and he can draw
Hmm.
the foul, so he's been doing that instead. But yeah, he hasn't been scoring all too much. When you have something that bothers you, it like messes up your shooting form, like subconsciously, you don't even realize it because you try and avoid the pain. And if it is the
Yeah,
shoulder that he keeps like grabbing and stuff, then it could be a possibility. Yeah,
but he's doing everything else. I mean, 9 assists and 12 rebounds. Like going to the line, like he'll get it right. I'm confident in that.
yeah.
But Jalen Brown played great scoring wise. Because
You know what?
not
You know what Jalen Brown made me realize, bro. Sorry,
what?
finish
No,
what
go
you said,
ahead.
and I'll tell you. Nobody dunks anymore, bro. Like, who was it? It was Wiggins on Luka Doncic. I was like, damn, like that's the first real poster I've seen in like the playoffs. And then Jalen Brown, but Bam got out of the way. Like, I don't know.
That you know what? That's a really good point. That's something I didn't realize till you brought it up.
Yeah, man.
But
And those
it's because
people are going to the line.
it's because LeBron's not in the playoffs, man. We don't have any
Dude,
dunks.
dude, I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait for you to finish. LeBron would run through this East still with this Cavs team, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just he got so unlucky with the Durant Warriors. Like I don't think those are like legitimate like finals losses. Because how is he supposed to compete?
How do you veto Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant, but you allow Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Draymond Green, and DeMarcus Cousins? Because DeMarcus Cousins was supposed to work out too. 5 All-Stars on one team.
Yeah, the fact that they only got two is disappointing. They should have had three, but then the KD got hurt and Kawhi. That was Kawhi's year, but I don't get it. Like David Stern hated the Lakers. I don't know why, but he just did. And what I found out is that like so the NBA owned the Hornets at the time, and it was weird. Like they were going through like a process of being like bought and sold, but there was like this like one brief period where the NBA owned them, and so Stern could make that veto decision because he technically owned the team.
Mm,
If he didn't own the team, the trade would have went through.
I see.
Yeah, but it's fine. I've been sulking about that for years. But so who do you think wins game 6?
Celtics,
Celtics?
no doubt. If everyone plays again, Celtics.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't confident in the Celtics in 6 take when Miami was like looking really good, but then they just fell apart. But
They're cold, man. They're in their own heads too much. They gotta really lock in. Just take a deep breath. It's not something they should worry about. I mean, I I still think they don't have their leader right now at 100%. Butler obviously missed one of the games and didn't return from one of the games, but yeah, he's been trying, but I think there's something bothering him that doesn't allow him to play at 100% either. It's just injury plagued. The whole playoffs have really been East and West. But yeah, do you want to transfer over to Mavs Warriors?
yeah, I'm down. So that's tonight at 6. Golden State's at home. I think they close it out tonight. That's but I in some weird world where the Mavs win again, the Warriors need to win next one because then I don't know if you remember, but we made that bet. It was Warriors in 6 or Mavs in 7. So you should be rooting for the Warriors, or because I don't think they lose 3 straight.
Mavs and 7 will cash.
Are you sure?
Maybe, probably not. Probably not,
I like the
for my betting sake.
I like the confidence though.
Thank you. I mean, look, the Mavs, if they want to win today, they need to shoot the way they shot the other day. They need to take advantage of the zone defending the Warriors are giving them instead of the one-on-one. And they need to close out their games. They keep letting them come too close at the end, and they did make a run towards the end. It was a 29-point lead, and they were able to cut it all the way back to 8, but they just ran out of time. I'm sure 3 more minutes, and they could have come back. They put their starters back in. They put Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Steph Curry back in, and it could have been dangerous.
I agree, and I don't think the Mavs are gonna hit 23s again.
They
Because
might. They might. They have some intensity. I don't know.
maybe I mean I wouldn't put it past them, but it's like when you live and die by the three, it's a dangerous game to play because like if you're off, it's like do you remember like the Rockets went like 0 for 27 from three? So like obviously I don't think anybody's gonna
But
shoot
that
that.
wasn't. Was that in a game or was that a stretch of games?
That was in a game
It was just one game.
against Golden State.
Oh shit! Over 27.
0 for 27. It was like an NBA record. I've never seen anything like it. But I mean, I think Luca. Speaking of injuries, it looked like his shoulder was bothering him,
He's been wearing athletic tape for some of his games.
but
Yeah.
hasn't slowed him down. He's still he dropped what 30, 14, and 9 last game. So
He could do the same again tonight.
oh yeah, definitely. I think if he had a better supporting cast around him, like not to say that
What
it's
though?
bad, like a center, like a
Like
big
what would you
man,
even put?
like a Miles Turner.
Who? I don't think that helps them win a championship though. It's a help. They'll get a better record and a better seed, but I still don't think that's enough to like win the championship.
I think it
Miles
depends.
Turner's not really even an all-star, let's be honest. I don't like Gobert, but if like Gobert plays, I think Gobert would be more help. I still don't think that's enough, but it's definitely better than what they have right now.
Yeah, it definitely they need
What do you
something.
even trade though? What do you even trade?
I don't think they. I don't think they. I don't think
Picks?
they have to that much because like the Jazz. I think if the Jazz blowing up, I think Gobert is the most likely possibility. But
Nah, I think Donovan Mitchell.
do you think Donovan Mitchell to the Mavs would be?
No.
Oh.
I think he would be most likely to leave.
Mm.
But if it did blow up, they might both leave and they just fuck it, rebuild, trade everything, and start back up.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of Donovan Mitchell to the Heat rumors. Like they send Hero and some picks, and they send Mitchell.
Oh, don't send Hero. Hero is good.
He,
Don't
he,
need
he
him.
Hero's good, but I think he's nothing more than like a really really solid six man, or like you can put him in the starting lineup and be a really really strong role player. But I don't think he's like an all star. I don't think he's ever going to reach
Bro,
like
he's
the all star
he's
level.
a generational Lou Will. He's a Lou Will. No,
Yeah.
send Kyle Lowry, bro.
Nobody wants him. He's probably going to
Lowry.
retire.
Lowry, Duncan Robinson. You could send like one of the two young guys, Max Strus or Gabe Vincent. They got some value right now. Throw
Yeah.
a pick at them.
But for Donovan Mitchell, I think Hero's fair.
Not straight up.
But I think then the Jazz's problem is that they'd have too many six mans because they have Clarkson and they'd have Hero. Is Ingles still there? I don't think Ingles is still there.
No, he got traded to the Blazers.
Oh man. Okay. Well, Ingles probably gonna.
Gonna retire.
Just when I think that franchise couldn't get any more poverty. Oh
Yeah,
man.
man.
So you have Warriors tonight or do you have Mavs tonight? Like, what's your official?
Mavs tonight. Mavs.
Really?
They're hot, bro. They're hot.
Nah, I got Warriors. I especially at home. I think the Mavs are a better home team than they are a road team. I don't really have the stats to back that up right now, but it just seems like
I'll look it up for you.
yeah. I mean, did you see that that leak last Warriors Mavs game?
What?
There was a leak and it was raining in Dallas, and
Oh, the leak. Yeah. I thought that
Yeah.
was like a leak of information. No, yeah, I saw the leak. Um, I mean, what did they do? They put like a tarp, like a square tarp, and then it was pretty genius. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And just drain at the bottom because obviously the weight will make it all displaced to the center.
yeah,
I don't know how that happens, but
Cuban looked stressed.
yeah, he looked pissed. He looked pissed. Okay, I have your stats.
Okay.
I have your stat. Oh, what the? No, this is. Never mind. This is for their all-time ever.
Oh,
I'm gonna
well.
win.
Yeah, no, that's not really. I mean, we need the Luka Mavs, not the. I mean, the Dirk Mavs are probably pretty good at everywhere, but
Okay, this
I don't know.
season, points per game, 108.4 at home versus 107.7. So it's only a point 0.7 difference.
Okay.
Um, rebounds per game, only a point 0.4 difference.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have more assists per game, steals per game, and blocks per game away.
Oh,
But they
okay.
also have more turnovers per game by one
Yeah.
away. 3-pointers made and field goals. Field goal made is exact same. 3 points made better at home, and free throws made better away.
Oh, okay.
So they're pretty even, pretty even, I'd say.
Okay, that's
So
better. That's better than I thought. But maybe it's just the playoff and
yeah,
like the San Francisco is a tough place to play. But
Oakland, but yeah.
no, they moved. They're not at Oracle anymore.
I thought the new stadium was in Oakland.
No, it's in
Oracle was in San Francisco.
it's in Frisco, man.
Um,
They bailed on Oakland.
Damn, it'd be like that.
I feel bad because like the Warriors left to San Francisco, but that's where they
Oh yeah,
started
you're right.
anyway. But then
Yeah.
the Raiders went to Vegas, and then now they're saying the Athletics, the baseball team's probably going to dip too. So they're going to be left with nothing. But city can't support it, I guess. I don't know the whole story. I don't want to assume anything
Who
about
the
the
fuck
city.
wants to be in Oakland, bro? The fuck?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
never
even want to
been.
be in San Fran. No,
I've never
you're
been
not
either.
wasting your time.
Have you been?
Not. Yeah, nothing crazy. I went at a bad time. I'm not gonna lie. I went during COVID, so everything was closed and stuff. But I don't know. All these major cities be closing hella early, like post COVID. Or at
Oh,
least everything here closes kind of early. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah.
there's not a real nightlife that I imagined.
hmm Was it? What about like the landmarks? Like, was the bridge all that?
The bridge is cool. Good clam chowder. I had some good clam chowder. I'm not gonna lie.
That
Ghirardelli
sounds
Square,
good.
some good chocolate, sweet tooth. Yeah,
Okay,
but it's whatever. I'd
I'll
rather
go.
be here.
I feel it's what you're used to. You know what I mean? It's but
When we get our sponsor by Underdog Sports, we would be glad to take a trip to the San Francisco Warriors arena and watch a game. Obviously,
yeah, we'll put all the overs on like Curry, and
send
just
us twice. One versus the Lakers, one versus the Clippers. We'll watch both our teams get slaughtered that season.
look underdog. We're putting the email in the descriptions now, so like you have our info. So also look, I know Simon.
Literally.
I know you have your thing about Prize Picks, but if you want to do a solo sponsorship Prize Picks too, I'm open. Whatever one of you want to reach out first.
I guess this podcast is now splitting up, guys. It was nice. 9 episodes. We made
Well,
it thoroughly.
all I'm doing is putting the pressure on one to
Price
reach
Picks,
out.
fuck you! Fuck you, Price Picks!
Look, whatever one of you guys want to reach out first, and maybe Prize Picks, if you're the one that reaches out first, so you want to offer Simon something nice to win him back over, we could do that too. Would you be open
Only if you
to
pay me double whatever Underdog offers me.
that? See? All right. Negotiations are starting now. Okay. So, anyway, we got very off track. Warriors winning tonight. Simon has the Mavs. I also wanted to get into the all NBA teams.
Oh, yes.
So, do you want to start with first, or do you want to start with third? I figure we can start third and like
Let
reach
me
our
just
way.
pull up the list real quick,
Yeah,
because I think I know them off the top of my head, but
I have them too. So
I don't
whenever you're
wanna.
ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I want to start first or third. I think I want to say who shouldn't be on any of these lists at all, if there's
Okay.
anybody.
That's fair. So who do you start with? What's your first take?
I really don't like Pascal Siakam. I don't think he's that good.
Who would you sub him with?
Let me see.
Because third team, I'm not like angry. If he got like second team or something, then I'd have a problem. But
Hold on.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of guys that I mean, the Raptors did get to like I think it was the fifth seed, and
Fifth, it was.
they didn't really have a strong roster around them outside of
Not at
Van
all,
Fleet.
bro.
So I mean, he played a
No, they all
large
got.
part.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the
Um,
stats of the season?
since it's two forwards,
Mm-hmm.
I personally believe it should have been Jimmy Butler.
Mm.
I think Jimmy
That
Butler had a better season than Pascal Siakam. He struggled with injuries a little bit. He had like a tailbone injury, whatnot. I think a little
ankle
ankle
and
bump, but I still think he's had a better season than Siakam. Got his team. Who else is going to get his team to the first seed? By themselves, they're not going to. Let's
yeah.
be honest. I don't think so.
I think when it comes down to that, I think the factors like I would pick Siakam over Butler if I'm like the voters or like playing like advocate for the voters is that Butler missed time, like you said. The Heat had a stronger supporting cast around them than the Raptors did. So that's and Pascal did pretty good. Like I don't know his stats for the year is 22.8 points, 8.5 rebounds, 5 assists. That's solid.
On a
I mean,
dead team. On a dead team, bro.
on a
Well,
dead
not
team
dead, but
on a
he's
dead team
carrying a
that made
lot of
the
the
fifth
weight.
seed. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's been a lot of Siakam slander because like he only has like one move in his bag and it's like a spin move, but he's he's pretty solid.
Spin move P.
Yeah. Carl Anthony Towns, LeBron James, Trey Young, and then Siakam. That's the third team.
I don't know Trae Young's stats, but I feel like I didn't hear about him a lot this season, and he kind of got blown out.
He
Like,
I
a
think he
lot.
led the league in like it was either like total points or total assists.
And it was both. He actually did both.
He
I'm
did
not gonna
both.
lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
Well,
man.
that just means he had a healthy season, bro. Like, that's not very comparable. Like, if he was good, he would have been in the considerations for top scorers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think
He didn't win the scoring title.
there's some praise you have to give for like staying healthy the whole year because that's hard to do. I mean, I know it's like you sometimes you can't control injuries. I mean, as you know,
Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes you can't. So I agree
so
with you. He should get a little bit of props.
so third team. I mean, he's still getting the love. I know his turnover rate was very high, and then he had some
Of
games where
course.
maybe his field goal percentage is a little more to be desired to be higher. But I don't really have a problem with third team.
Yeah, at least he won most points and most assists, but 10 seed, like a 10 seed, who cares, Like, it's not about winning a championship; it's about winning total points and assists.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, they were an Eastern Conference Finals team last year, so the drop off was real. But
pretty significant. Pretty significant. I think a lot of the East teams just got better. I don't blame them too much, but
yeah,
I do think they got slightly worse.
yeah. Okay, so second team, that's the polarizing one for me. So it's Joel Embiid, Ja Morant, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan. Embiid needs to be first team.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree.
Forget the guard and like forward thing.
Okay, if it's no positions, top 5 players in the league, absolutely. But based on
Yeah.
how it's structured, no.
You're not putting him over Giannis and Jokic. I definitely agree with that. Don't get me wrong. But I think Embiid had a better season than Booker did.
Booker, yep. Who I
So,
feel real bad for on second team is DeRozan.
oh yeah.
I do think he belongs on second team,
hmm
but I do think he got like a ridiculous amount of third team votes. He got 57 third team votes and only 2 second team
hmm
votes for being like he was the lowest second teamer. But I mean, it is what it is. I thought he had a good season. He was like what at like 10 stretch game. He was literally the second coming of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, definitely.
I
I
don't
mean,
think that's spoken about enough.
his nickname is he's basically Michael Jordan without the gambling addiction. So,
Yeah,
and he did really well. He was dropping 30 pieces like every night. So,
clutch, double back-to-back buzzer beaters. Don't forget that.
yeah, I mean, so rounding out the first team, we got Jokic, Giannis, Doncic, Booker, and Tatum. Anybody other than Booker that you'd take off of that, or do you think?
All deserved.
Yeah.
Tatum, I like to see Tatum there. This season I really became a Tatum fan. Picked him up on my fantasy. I think he's very good. I think he has a lot to prove because of the fact that he went third instead of first. He's definitely first overall now. But Yeah, man. I like what he does. So
I,
I'm a huge Tatum fan for sure.
I like him too, man, and especially like being a Lakers fan, it's really hard to root for him because if he does well, the Celtics do well, and it like he's just a likable guy, and he's so good, and another thing too that haunts me is that we took Lonzo over him, and
But I'm gonna be honest, Tatum would be on the Pelicans right now if you guys drafted him, so it doesn't really even matter. You would have traded him for AD regardless.
yeah, and that's what's
Actually, actually, you may have traded Kuzma instead of
I think we
Lonzo.
would have traded Kuzma. I think I mean, saying Tatum being on the Pelicans helps me like cope with it, but I really think they would have sent Kuzma earlier because there's no way they would have traded Tatum. And
But
imagine
imagine
like
I feel like his career would have been thrown away at the Pelicans, or he wouldn't be what he is right now.
100%. And can you imagine a team with AD, LeBron, and Tatum? Oh, so
Three P.
oh yeah, 100%. There's no
Yeah.
way. LeBron would have ran point, put a Tatum at the three, AD at the four. We get another guard and then a center to round it out. We would have been
I
solid.
mean, you had a good fucking run with JaVale McGee. I don't know why you got rid of him, bro. You don't need the best center in the world. You just need a little guy in there who's strong and tough.
I don't get their logic. Like JaVale McGee, no, but DeAndre Jordan, yes. I don't know.
Just to get his ass waived.
There's a lot of voices in the Lakers front office right now that like Palinka and like
Put
Jeannie Buss. Legia.
Put LeGM back, bro. He knows what he does. He literally set up the Cavs to win a championship.
That's all he does. Like people give him shit for it, but he just wins chips. That's all he does. Like whenever he puts in the GM mode, he just gets it done. But I think his one mistake was Westbrook because he actually like influenced the Westbrook trade. But we'll see. A lot of stuff to come up.
But you're telling me you wouldn't have like taken that at the start of the season? Like obviously there were better options. I understand that, but everyone, oh, Westbrook, LeBron, AD, Carmelo Anthony. Oh.
I wasn't
Vets, they know how to handle it.
Honestly, if we started this podcast before the season, I probably would have been clowned for like my ridiculous Lakers takes. But I was excited about Westbrook. I really was. The way it turned out was disappointing. But what got me worried wasn't like Carmelo, but it was like, okay, so when we signed Ariza, I'm like, ooh, okay, he's old. Then we got DeAndre Jordan. I'm like, ooh, okay, he's old.
That was bad. Ariza was bad. That was unnecessary. Continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was okay. I'm saying like we didn't want to pay Caruso, and he wasn't even asking for a lot of money. But we go pay DeAndre Jordan and Ariza and Carmelo and like I don't know. I think
Howard. Dwight Howard.
yeah. I mean, we let Harrell walk, but he wasn't good for us anyway because he was undersized, and we need somebody to play more of the five because AD doesn't like playing the five.
He had a different role on the Clippers than what the Lakers wanted. He was just doing good, but
Yeah.
that's not what they needed
Yeah,
nor
but
desired of him.
yeah, but it's just I think if we kept most of the 2020 team, like the core, I think we would have been in a better position.
I don't blame the Lakers. I think the players they signed had a big drop off. Trevor Ariza, he sucks. I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
Carmelo was playing really good in Portland right before he got traded. Not great. He's not an all-star, but he's a good role player at this point in his career. He spot up shooter in the corner. He's always there. He's like a PJ Tucker, sort of. That's how I see it. I would take either of those two on my wing. Very good, very experienced, but it just didn't work out, unfortunately. A lot of injuries. I wanted to see them succeed because LeBron, obviously, I want him his fifth ring, his sixth ring. It's better than both Kobe and MJ, so.
If we get Levine, it's possible. But you don't think we're getting Levine?
I don't see it helping.
I think so. I think Levine's a lock to get the max, and if we can somehow like maybe I don't know.
Max?
Yeah, he's a lock for the max. He's gonna get the max.
No, he's not a max. He's
I think
not a
he's-
max.
I think he's a max. I mean,
No.
he played through injuries, so I don't think injuries are a concern. He can shoot, obviously.
He's not even he's not even the best player on the Bulls.
I think he took a back seat for DeRozan. I think DeRozan needs to be aggressive to be effective. You know what I mean? Because like he's like a Westbrook type player. Westbrook wasn't effective in his role on the Lakers because he didn't have the ball in his hands most of the time. I think DeRozan needs the ball to be more effective. Same thing with Westbrook. So that's
Y'all
just
should
my.
still go for Buddy Hield on the Pacers, bro. Send Westbrook over there and offload Turner and Hield from the Pacers. Win-win. Halliburton gets that coaching from Westbrook, gets that advice, bro. It's not going to be a good team. Halliburton gets traded in the future. You pick up Buddy Hield and you pick up Miles Turner. Waive whoever, bro. Ariza, if he's not already waived, you waive. DeAndre Jordan got traded. Dwight Howard needs to leave. Carmelo could stay. I don't see an issue with Carmelo staying. And give the young guys a chance, bro.
Honestly, like we were the oldest team on average in the year, and it's like, and I don't know what like obviously like the key with LeBron teams that have been successful has been spacing. You need shooters around LeBron, and we had none outside. I mean, Carmelo was streaky. Wayne Ellington, that was another guy we signed. That was supposed to be like our 3-and-D guy, and he was horrible. So
mid.
They need to do like a whole like revamp because I know they're keeping Westbrook. I know they're not going to trade him, but
Monk and Reeves are both nice, bro.
yeah,
Monk and Reeves are both nice.
I hope we re-sign Monk because he was the boost that actually gave us like a little bit of life this season. But
I like them. I liked when I went and watched them play.
Yeah, if we can keep, because I know they're not trading Westbrook, so if we can keep Westbrook, Monk, LeBron, and AD, and just build around that with some young guys, like we need people like Michael Bridges from the Suns, like guys that can shoot the three.
I still
and,
think
like,
you guys need a center.
100%.
If AD's not playing the 5, you need a center, but AD shouldn't play the 5.
Ayton's
He's not a 5. I
Is
think
Ayton a free
6
agent?
maxes. I think he's gonna be.
No. It's funny. Does Ayton deserve the max in your eyes?
No,
No. I
bro.
don't.
Very few people deserve the max. It's a
I don't
lot
know.
of fucking money, bro. Think about it, bro.
I think a
lot
team
of
like
fucking money.
Detroit would do you call
No,
would pay. Yeah, because like if they don't like, let's say like they strike out on Miles Bridges, teams have to spend money. Like
I mean,
that's
I know, I understand. But you want me to be honest real quick? I think
Yeah.
the Pistons have grown to be a very physical team, and that's what they look for. That's why, like, fucking Isaiah Stewart, they're all modeled after those early 2000s Pistons, and I don't think Aiden is a fucking mean guy like that. I don't think he's a top dog. I like Bridges there. I like Cade Cunningham there. I like Isaiah Stewart there. Bagley's a little soft. I think he needs to toughen up. That's
Yeah.
my guy, but if he gets a little tough, the Pistons could be a very physical, very tough, intimidating team. I just don't see DeAndre Ayton doing that for them.
Yeah, he doesn't have that dog in him, sadly, but he doesn't have
He's
that
good.
fire.
He's
Yeah.
good.
But he gives up. Like
He
you know what
averages
I-
like, yeah, for sure. He averages like 17 and 11, bro. Like, it's pretty good numbers, but you don't see him ever like bump some guy like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm him, bro. Like, no bully ball, no nothing.
Yeah, I think it shows.
Also the Mavs, bro. Who's the big guy on the Mavs? Toughen up.
Shit. What they have? Powell's barely playing. I don't see him. Yeah, they're kind of going small.
Kleba, bro.
Kleba.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, Matt.
Oh,
Kleba's
you lost.
But if you think about it, they had like a lot of just like big guys that could shoot and not play. Like when they had Porzingis, Kleba, and like Powell, and like oh my god, that big man
Porzingis played like
rotation's horrible.
50% of games, but yeah. I mean, bro, I'm not comparing him to this guy at all. I'm not comparing him to Shaq at all. But if you put Shaq on the Suns against these Mavs, like
Oh,
35 and 20, bro,
every night.
every game, and it's not hard to get to Shaq's level or close to it. Just hit the gym, know your role, get tough, bro, get some rebounds. Like, that's why I don't know. I wasn't as passionate, but until you said the Pistons, bro, like, now I got mad. Now I think he's a softie.
He is soft
But-
though. I mean, he really is.
I think
mean,
he could definitely toughen up.
there's a rumor going around that like Monty Williams asked him to go back in the fourth, and he said no. he's just a quitter. Like he doesn't have that dog, but like he's gonna get the max because like there's gonna be a desperate team that needs the talent, and they're gonna overpay him. So
I would
yeah,
hate to see that.
it's the same thing. Like, I mean, would you
What's
give
the max? Like five years, 180 mil.
something like that? It also a lot of it depends on if you make all NBA teams or all stars, or there's like a lot of
I don't
incentives.
need. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd give him like a 5-year contract.
But he was the first overall pick, so I don't know if that boosts his bonus. But speaking
I'd
of
give
that,
him like. Wait, real quick. I'd give him
yeah,
like 3 years, 100 mil. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't offer any more than that if I was on any team.
that's a lot of money per year. I'd go 4 and 100, give him 25 a year.
Bro, 5 for 180 is a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more, but I'm saying I would give him 4 years 100.
I don't think he would take that.
I would do
I think fair is 300.
I would do three with a player option for the fourth.
Okay.
Like he could opt in
I
if
like
he
that.
wants. But speaking of that draft,
For 110.
for 110, for 110. Aiton was the first pick.
Yes.
And then
Bad draft. Bad draft.
Bagley was third. Luca and Trey were picked
No, Bagley
after.
was second.
Bagley was
Bagley
second.
was second.
Who was third? Was it Luca?
It was Trae Young.
Oh, it was because Luca and
Luka was
Trey.
fifth, and then they got traded. Imagine that. Imagine Luka on the Hawks.
I don't know.
That's who picked them.
That's a fun hypothetical. Like, what if they stayed on the teams that drafted them?
The Mavs would be shit.
Yeah, the Hawks would be good. Imagine like a Luca Capella, John Collins. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be nasty.
Bogdanovich and
Nasty.
Herter, some shooter. The Hawks wouldn't be bad, but I think that speaks to how good Luca is.
It would be Knicks what's it called? Knicks Mavs instead of Knicks Hawks. That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
The rivalry the rivalry wouldn't even exist, but I love that rivalry. I was watching a clip of a Yankees game yesterday. Bro, it's baseball. And they're saying like fuck Trae Young. I was like, bro, y'all are watching a different sport. This guy's literally in your head.
Even
I
at
definitely
Rangers
need to see a
games,
rematch
they're
of
chanting
that.
it. Any
Yeah.
New York sports event, Trae Young lives in their head rent free.
When I was there and I was at the Brooklyn game, it was fuck Trae Young chants.
At the Brooklyn game?
New York does not play, bro. They're
It's not,
funny as hell.
bro. It's not even like entirely him. Like the Knicks just like fell apart, and Tibbs is just a horrible coach. They should be saying fuck Tibbs. That's funny. Yeah, we got to do it like underdog. Like send us on a tour, man. Like we'll go to games.
Speaking of underdog, let's do
That was going to be my segue.
a little bit.
That was going to be my segue into this. Okay, so you want to start with the Mavs? Who do you like on the Mavs?
I can't find the app.
Luca's points is ridiculous. They have him at 34.5.
Yeah, they have him at like 60 fantasy points, bro. It's fucking crazy.
But I mean, 2 out of the last 3 games he's dropped 40, so it's not ridiculous. But
There's a booster for Kareem Benzema on 2.5 shots.
I
Sorry.
saw that, man.
Sorry.
Do you
I
take?
might have to.
I might take that, man. I might take that.
Oh, Shaye, do you watch hockey at all?
I see a couple highlights. Like I haven't been able to watch
Yeah.
the games, but I don't really know. I'm trying. You know,
You
what's
have a
funny?
team? You have a team?
Not really. I'm not that passionate about
The
hockey.
Rangers. We want the Rangers to win today, Shaye.
Sure, I'll take the Rangers. I don't know much about.
We were down 2-0, and now we just tied the series 2-2. We play away today.
Ask me to name one hockey player outside of Ovechkin. I don't think I can. Oh, I know PK Subban. I don't know what team he's on.
How do you know him?
I remember I saw like an ESPN story. Like he like built a hospital.
Oh, nice. What a guy.
Yeah,
What a
so I'm
guy.
like, okay, that's cool. I think he was with like Nashville.
Shay.
Is he still with Nashville?
I don't know.
Oh.
I've heard of him though. I don't know. I only watch my Rangers, bro. I don't know shit about hockey.
How do you become a Rangers fan?
New York, when I went to a Rangers game,
Uh huh.
they welcomed me. MSG. It was nice. And then it was against the Kings. We beat the Kings in overtime. We went to a shootout, overtime shootout,
Okay.
and we took the dub. Yeah, it was crazy. I have your first lock though to get back on topic.
Is it Kareem Benzema?
No.
Oh.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Uh-huh.
1.5 3-pointers.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my God.
Over. Thank you.
That's a definite over.
Yeah.
Has he been shooting?
I also want to do a versus.
Okay, a versus would be cool. Let's see, rivals. Let's go to rivals.
We also need a Warriors pick. I want one of each and then rivals.
Okay, so for the Warriors, let's see. Curry, 33.5 points and assists is very interesting. Because I think he could go, I mean, past 2 out of the 3 games, he's dropped like 30 points alone. You know what I mean? So, also I mean, I would do that. Or if you're feeling good in Clay, he has 3 pointers.
I
But
saw that. Kevon Looney, 7.5 points.
that's not bad. Wait, hold on. What's Looney's Okay, I might take the over on Looney rebounds.
Rebounds, 9.5. What has he been averaging?
Past 3 games, 12, 12, 6.
They're both overs, but technically points has a bigger margin of hitting because it's only 7.5.
Yeah, but I can't count on him to do 20 points again.
I mean, he doesn't need 20. He needs 7.5.
Yeah, but look at the last game. I mean, he only played 19 minutes, so
How many points did he have last game?
3. But he only played 19 minutes. In games he's played over 29 minutes, he's had 9 and then 21. But
What do you mean 20? Oh.
21 points. But
Yeah. I think it meant like he averaged 9 points, 21 rebounds. I was like, the fuck? Gosh, that rebound.
dude, I think against the final game against Memphis, he grabbed 22 rebounds.
He's crazy.
I don't know.
He has a lot of potential.
But would you do Curry 33.5 points and assists, or would you rather do him on
I'm
a
down.
versus?
I'm down, but I feel like Curry, we could probably get a rivals out of. Do you want to look at the rivals first?
Yeah, let's do the rivals first. That'd help pick.
There's Luka versus Bertans on 3-pointers made. I think Luka would win that, even though Bertans is given +3. Bertans could hit 1 or 0. Luka just has to hit 4.
Yeah.
Points, rebounds, assists. Curry's given 12.5 over Luka. 6.5 points over Luka. Brunson versus Thompson, points, rebounds, assists. Thompson's given +1.5. I think Brunson could outscore that.
Interesting one is I know we already picked Brunson for the 1.5, but Jordan Poole versus Brunson's very interesting in points because they're giving Poole 3.5.
How much do you think each of them drops today?
15
15 and 20? That
Poole's
would give it 18.5 and 20.
Poole's very situational,
I know.
so I don't feel good about that. I feel very uneasy, so I won't do that one.
I feel like he's not getting too many looks right now because the Mavs are playing a little small.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel like he does shoot well, but they're giving more of the shots to the Splash Bros.
Who would you give the 3-pointer edge between Curry and Thompson?
Oh, no. Curry and Thompson? Curry.
Because they're giving Clay +1.
Oh, I see that. Oh, God. But then, is today game 6? Game 5? Okay.
Five, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's very important with Clay. I like that. Oh, what about Jalen Brunson and Andrew Wiggins straight up 3-pointers made?
Oh,
Or
what is...
Kevon Looney points rebounds over Dorian Finney-Smith? It's 0.5.
Oh, I'd take Looney.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you see that? Okay, so point 0.5 Finney Smith. Oh, Finney Smith dropped 23 last game?
Yes, dude.
Ooh. But what did Looney drop?
Like spicy.
Ooh, I don't know, man. These are tough. These are tough. They're doing really good with the verses because these aren't like none of these are like for sure's.
No, but I don't want to just do two picks. You know how lame that would be?
Yeah. Okay, so we got Brunson 1.5 threes. I'm confident in that. And then you pick the verses and I'll pick a Warriors player
Okay.
because I can't decide.
This goddamn camera, bro.
But
You said me do versus and you do Warriors?
yeah, if you're cool with that.
It's just, I like the Brunson Wiggins 3-pointers comp, but then that would kind of ruin just Brunson for 3-pointers made, so I don't want to do that because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for. No, I'm not down because I feel like Curry could go off tonight.
I was
I
thinking for my I was
tell me.
saying while you decide on the verses, like my Warriors pick was gonna be I think I said it earlier. I have Curry at 33.5 points and assists.
Okay, then let's do
So
this. Let's do 3-pointers made, Bertans versus Doncic. I'm gonna take Doncic.
okay.
He's given +3 for Bertans.
What is
So Luka just hits.
he needs 4, right?
He's average. I mean, it depends how much Bertans scores. He's been doing 0 or 1. So Luka has to score at least 3 or 4. Yeah, at least 4. I think he could do 4.
Let's see. Last game, I'm trying to see Doncic and Bertans. So Bertans hit 1 last game. Luka hit 3. If we go to the game before that, let's see. Luka hit 4 threes, and Bertans hit 0. So
So that one cashed.
yeah,
Fuck it. I'm locking in Doncic. I'm
you're
sorry if
locking
it
in.
doesn't hit, but
No, it's cool. I mean, none of these are for sure. So it's yeah. Luka hit 5 even game 2, and Bertans hit 1. So Luka's been
gosh.
cashing majority of the time. So I feel good about that.
So we got Jalen Brunson over 1.5 3-pointers made, Stephen Curry over 33.5 points and assists, and then rivals pick we got Doncic scoring 3 or more 3-pointers than Davis Bertans.
Yeah, man. And then Benzema has the boost.
I don't know. I don't like soccer.
You don't like soccer? So
That's-
the payout would be 5 times instead of or 10 times instead of 6 times. If you put yeah, they're giving him a huge boost, man. Like I'm telling you, like plug Benzema in there and see what happens.
In this one,
Yeah. This pick would be 25 times. It'd be crazy.
I'd
$5
rather save it though. I'd rather save it.
$5 would get you 125 if all these hit.
I'll tell you what, Shay. If the pick is still there tomorrow, I'll deposit some fucking money and I'll actually do it.
I don't know if that actually stays tomorrow.
You don't think so? The
Do-
game's not till Saturday.
Maybe. But damn, man, a $10 if we did $10 plus our picks and then Benzema, that would
But
10,
but
10
this isn't like a free pick. Like over under 1 minute played. Like it's still 2.5 shots. Like this, we still have to pick over or under.
yeah, but like $10 to win 250 or $10 to win 60. I'm not gonna do it. I'll save it too. But,
If you guys want to do it, feel absolutely free to do it. I'm a little iffy on it. I think Shay would do it. So we got our 3 NBA picks. You guys decide if you want to make more money, make safe money. All on
Yeah.
you guys. Is there anything else you want to address, Shay?
no, I think I'm good. We got Warriors and the Mavs tonight, and then we got Celtics Heat after that, and then we'll come back with another episode soon. But we'll keep you guys posted.
Sunday. Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'm out. Have a good
Pleasure.
one.
You as
See you
well. Yes, sir.